I'm Marti Baggs, and I have the privilege and the opportunity this morning to speak to you about our vision of mission and our trips to Peru. Many of us here at Shepherd Woods see ourselves as a two-site location church here and at the Lakeshore location, but we are really global. We have 3,000 miles away, 2 more sites, and that's in Tarma and also my favorite location, Wonka. So all 4 locations are serving people who seek to grow in their faith and their witness of that faith. We think we go there to witness to them. They truly witness to us. This vision of mission, that Peru mission, is making a difference to more than one person at a time. We go there, we see the children, we see the families. We began in 2005 with 40 people going to Lima and working with Sister, one of our members at that time. His sister was a nun in the Catholic Church and needed some help. And we worked at the playgrounds, we painted equipment, and we actually played soccer in that same area with the children. And building a home for a mom who has two twin girls, and then obtaining a scholarship for her so that she could go to school to further her own self out of the situation she found herself. In 2006, we traveled into the Andes for the first time, going into Tarma. What a long trip. Not any further than from here to Orlando, maybe, okay? But it was a really long trip going up that mountain. And there we worked with an optometrist with all the glasses that you could provide it. I had the opportunity of being there with Debbie Kellerman. And just like nurses, we ushered people in, showed them where to sit, helped them pick out glasses that would fit their eye needs. And then after the second day and all the glasses are gone, Debbie and I walked out into the central location of Tarma. I consider it the square. And the mothers that approached us, asking us to baptize their babies. It took your breath away. It jerked your heart from your chest. It made me cry. What a joy. What a witness those people were to me. Since those 2 trips, there have been 20 more, and over 250 people, missionaries, who have paid their own way and taken themselves into Tarma, Lima, Huancal, and other locations in Peru to share their faith. But they received so much more back. Sharing, worshiping, fixing things, being handed a hammer and you don't know which end to use, building, playing, singing, witnessing, and teaching with our partners in faith. And we share that word and sacrament, all in Spanish. Heaven help us. We celebrate those baptisms and first communions and family blessings. We provide care during funerals. And we weep when one of our partners in faith dies. There were some ladies at the benefit Cynthia that I became very involved with, and for a few years I always made sure to buy them yarn because of their knitting ministry. Climbing those steps up the mountain, I waved at others who made that trek. I just couldn't imagine going the hundreds of steps up to deliver a mattress or some oil and rice and beans. But pots and pans would go to centralized cooking areas, and a particular lady maybe who provided those ministries of feeding communities, not just your family. Swing sets going out to schools teeter totters. They had no clue. So to see the adult members of Shepherd of the Woods playing on a teeter totter was another joy. That vision of mission that we support, that we have supported for over 10 years now, includes allowing children to go to school. One purchase of a uniform blesses those children. Providing hot chocolate, a small gift, and Panettone at Christmas time to hundreds of children. Supporting individuals with new crafts so that they can make things and sell them to the community to support the congregation. If I remember rightly, Roxanne took some special yarn and taught them how to make with their hands a scarf, that would stretch, do things, and they really got into that. We are blessed to be a blessing. Our Christian sisters and brothers in Peru give so much to us, and the opportunity to travel. Oh my goodness. Each one of these 250 missionaries have paid their own way. It's their gift to them. For those of you who aren't called, though, to travel, that just may not be your thing. Your financial, your prayers, you're coming to our meetings to hear what's going on, and sharing a smile with us, and letting us share with you those stories. You are our blessing. So a few years ago, after having rented a location where we would meet, we started looking intentionally for permanent property. And I happened to be on one of those trips and fell into an irrigation ditch. And 2 weeks later, when I got home, found out I broke my foot. Oh my goodness. So you build relationship with the travelers that you go with, because they took really good care of me during that time. Resulted in us buying a property in 2014. And that property has a house on it that has been renovated and allows us to have worship there and provide support to the community. And even now, there are 50 children that congregate there every day for their summer program, because it is summer there now, even though it's cold outside here. Wow. In Matthew 28:19, we're given that great commission to go and make disciples of all nations and baptizing them. Wow, what an opportunity. Tarma, Peru has given us that opportunity to fulfill that blessing. So in 2005, who would have thought that Jacksonville, Shepherd of the Woods, would be so global and would follow that great commission, person after person, our youth, right down to our youth, through our oldest adults, through travel, prayer, and resources. Their annual budget, general budget that we support, is less than one mortgage payment here in Jacksonville. I pray that you'll carefully consider how you can be called to support this ministry during the reflections and supporting all of our programs.